can do their level best. Does that make sense? In the interim. And we have sufficient amount of more resources now than we had before. You know? So and you have those papers and things like that you can take advantage of and start studying, you know, and start, you know, testing and everything like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to see it, like, to get it started like that, you know, inshallah ta'ala. November, I might be going also on the 23rd of November, that weekend, because I've been called to, was like 3 times in November.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Minnesota the last weekend in November. And I usually try to make this where I couldn't not do anything on the weekends for this time frame, but these people have been calling me, saying, come on, you know, and so I said, okay, I'm gonna do it since this time right here. This is the last weekend in November, and the weekend before that, I think this the 23rd and the 23rd is one weekend, and then the next one is another city. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's the 23rd, but the next one is the 28th. Yes, so it's the 28th. So those 2 Saturdays, I'm not going to be here. Okay. So what does that mean, though? For us?
Next Saturday and the 23rd.
Well, next Saturday, I'm going to be with you.
Yeah, Columbia.
In Columbia, and then the one after that is what?
That's the 16th, I think.
Okay, well, I should be here, right? And then the next one after that, I won't be here, and the next one after that.
So the 23rd and
Next
30th.
after that's the
The
30th.
last 2 Saturdays in
The last 2 Saturdays as well, inshallah. If something changed on that, because, you know, I'll let you guys know. But it shouldn't make any difference. You guys should be, and I'll still be here Mondays and Wednesdays. You know, it doesn't change our class on that day. We're only talking about the Saturday time frame. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'm out of town. I'm wondering, is there a way that, that we know what's going on? Well, I was in YouTube, but I don't even know if I'll be able to access it. So,
Oh, you mean what I'll be doing?
so that maybe I have a way to kind of.
Okay, there's going to be, the one I'm doing in Minnesota is...
No.
Oh.
Not what you're doing. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, because I'm trying to think about what they do.
To allow me to keep going with what would be happening here.
Oh, yeah, these guys should be...
No, I'm not going to be here. I will be absent.
No, what I was saying is they put this stuff
You
online.
can send it. Somebody can email her. I mean, text her the link. If she don't have WhatsApp, they can text her the link on
I'm
YouTube.
having trouble with the WhatsApp. I am going to YouTube and getting a lesson.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, somebody can just text it to you. Text you the YouTube link.
And it goes up like right away?
Yeah. As soon as it's on WhatsApp, then it goes. You can YouTube.
All right, sure.
Okay, the main thing is that during the week when we're here, and when I start giving you new vocabulary, is to practice that vocabulary. You know, from this moment on, you know, it's only a thing of application now. The little that we've covered, is a lot for what you need to be doing. You know, all it is now using it. You know, and that's why I say that the objective is when you come over here is not to speak English, right? Yep. You know, it's now to force yourself to use the information that you have. It only becomes knowledge when you use it. Okay? So what the important thing is to use it, and using it has steps. The first step is going to be one of where you're shaking and it's coming out. Like, you ever turn on the faucet after, I don't know if it gets cold down here, but when in New York, if you turn on the faucet in spring, it rattles and it starts sputtering, right? That's the first stage of trying to talk. You know, it's like coming up and it's not flowing. But then you keep turning that faucet on and it's flowing. It's smooth. It's no longer brown and, you know, because of the rusted pipes in there and everything like that. So I say that to say that, you know, a couple of days of stuttering has great benefit, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so, but you got to get through that. And that's the part that most people are struggling with, to get through that couple of days of stuttering. Capish? All right, Shaikh, tafaddal. Yani, let's get started over here. Let's go, ladies, again. We're going to go through this whole thing again, where you keep coming to the Shaikh every day. you come to the Shaikh and you start to explain to him who you are. You know, you guys get my point? So that becomes second nature. You start talking, he's going to talk to you. You give each one of them 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Give him the whole thing, man. Give him the pad, too. Does that make sense, everybody? And everybody said, well, I didn't know. Yeah, well, that's what you came for, right? Talking. Right? So you did know. Mr. Nazir, set your chair up over here. You're going to be testing the brothers. That's right, brother. I was thinking about you all week. I was like, because I didn't get to see the rest. Well, I think you do. No. It's okay. Take it. I'll bring your papers. Look at your notes and everything like that. Guys, up. Ladies, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So I'm testing about this stuff? Or?
No, I'll tell you in a minute.
Keep on. Next thing you know, you be running down the road. So we ain't even hardly crawling. All up and down the highway of knowledge.
Even Wally. Say hey to the camera. You on YouTube, bro? Alhamdulillah. All for all ages. It's for all ages, right?
It's going to be by rounds. 3 guys go 1, 2, 3. Once he finishes with you, you start all over again, and it's the second part of the test. Okay.
Can I have the papers that I missed? Those with the vocabulary you have on there?
No, I do not. I do not have others right now. But we're gonna do right now, ladies. What you can is you can share. What you can do is you can share the papers with each other, meaning write the list out. Okay, so somebody can give her a paper and she can start writing them up right now.
I kind of just added to my words that I was.
Most of these words are words you should have had before. We're going to test right now. I'm going to give you guys a quick run through.
Okay.
Question, Chef. Come on, what you waiting for, man? These guys, come on. Okay, hold on. You know, you good right here? Yeah, move a little bit further. I just figured that for a second. Not too far, but you know. I got the chief.
You had that coffee. I told you to come in with that coffee.
I didn't get no coffee. No, I didn't get no coffee. I was, you know.
You must have been up early.
I was actually, I've been up since last night.
Oh. That's what got you going.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't even, I laid down for a few minutes, but I haven't been to sleep. You know, well, I guess I passed out here and there.
Yeah.
Woke up like this. My wife said, hey, you gonna eat? Yeah, I need to eat something. Yes, ma'am. No?
So turn that off then.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Cut that off.
I couldn't hear you, that's all. You know, you said it properly. Okay, ladies, we're over here. It's just you guys right here. Excuse me? Okay, yes. Thank you very much. You can adjust it over here. You guys start drilling each other. You start drilling because you're going to go next, okay? Mr. Don't talk any English, okay? Because both of you guys can do that really well. Test each other on the paper. Ask questions. Go through your vocabulary. All right, guys. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. May I see your list, please?
Hold on.
I can't see. I say the number. You guys tell me what it means. Okay? 1, 2, 5. 20. 30. 40. No, don't be right wrong. Say it in Arabic. If we might be wrong, say I might be wrong in Arabic. قد أكون خطأ. نعم. نعم أنا غلط.
What are you talking about?
Qad, say the word qad. That means might be. Okay? Like we say qad aqamat as-salah. That's when you saying it in, and this is not part of A1. Okay? Qad, when you say it in something you've already done, it means I already did that thing. But when you say qad af'al, I'm doing it, that means I might do it. So example, qad qumtu, I have stood. Qad qumt. Follow me, guys? Qulu qad qumt. Now I can say here, qad aqum, I might stand. You get my point? So qad changes from being a definitive, he already has, to a maybe. When I say qad aqum, qad anam, right? Qad in what I'm about to do. But if I already did it and I said qad qumt, then without doubt I did that thing. Does that make sense?
Is there a past tense?
That's it?
Is there a
Yeah,
past
qad qamat as-salah. Oh, the word qad?
Yeah.
No, the word qad in and of itself is just qad.
Okay.
Qad is already.
Is there
Or-
past tense in there?
If what?
In the language?
Yes, but not to yeah, you learning it now without me saying it's past tense, okay?
Okay.
But there is past tense, there's present tense, there's order, immediate tense, there's the unknown tense or the unmentioned. Like I say, qila, it's been said. Qila, as opposed to qala, he said. Okay? Qultu, he said. Aqulu, he is saying. Sa'aqulu, I will say. You get, there's all of that, but that's not to be learned in detail at A1. You may recognize those things, but we don't focus on it in A1. A1 is one step. Okay? And that is basics. Okay? Things like big, small. Okay? Is some of your adjectives that you would use. Okay? A lot, a little. But you can use big and small for that, right? So we leave it at big, small. And you use that as much as you can as an adjective. Does that make sense, everybody? Name something else that you would need to know, like comparatives. Tall, short? No. Big, small. You get my point? Right. You can say good, bad. You need to know that one. But you can also use this. Jayyid. يعني ليس جيد. طيب. وليس طيب. And use your finger. You're in A1. So you're communicating like that. So that's why I'm saying you already have a lot of what you already need. But only necessity is going to force you to bring it out. And that's the part that I can't, put you in the head that I can do. You have to, put yourself in what do we say? All knowledge is mindset, right? State of mind related, the fist, right? We focus, we forget, right? And we focus on that, what's going on here. We forget what happened outside or what's going on and our limitations. We interact, right? And then the S is state of mind. We put ourselves in a childlike state of mind. That's what we can control. And not just a childlike state of mind. We say this is imperative. You put the demand, you put the pressure on yourself. I will speak this. Everything that you say that you're going to do, you are programming yourself. And if you say, well, I don't know about that, then you don't know about that. And your body's going to take that approach. But if you say, no, I'm going to do it this time. Come on, let's go. Get up, guys, let's go. If I see him, you need to go. Hurry up. Yalla. So, does that make sense, everybody? Hey, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Mahalo. Tismiya. Tismiya is Jamil. What in normal kalam? Tismiya. Hey, what? Is Shirun and Shireen saying? Ithamia, right? Mia Tan. That's a good mistake. Excellent mistakes. Mistakes that in the language, when you shows that your mind is processing it. Does that make sense? No. All right, go ahead. What is this one? This is Arba'un Arba'in. Okay, alhamdulillah.
Did you say 20?
Ishrin. Right. The word, look at Ashara. Say Ashara. Ashara. Say that. It actually is like the Ashara, right? So, Ish, Room, or Ishrin, okay? Either way, say Ishrin. So this is like saying, it's like you're saying Ish. Say that. Ishrin. So this is like doubling the sheen sound. So it's like asha, right? What would that mean? Like two ashara, right? And then after, with time, it didn't go like that. It would just be ishrin. You get my point? Meaning double ashara.
But it should also be
You can say, whenever I say in, it can be Anything in Arabic, when you say in, normally you can say except for when you say tef'alina. You're talking to a lady, you say tef'alin. That is a speech towards talking to a woman directly, and it's like you, but that you is a woman. It has its own type, which is really beautiful. You know, so then the beauty of that is when you're dealing with a language that doesn't have a specific voice to speak to a woman. So then what happens? Men talk to ladies like they're men. Does that make sense? You see how that happens? And you can't have it that way when the language doesn't even allow you to talk to a lady in certain ways. And Allah created the language, right? So alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. That's one of the benefits. All right, let's go on. What is this? Right, these are the main two words you need to know, right? Okay? Okay, if you know these, you know everything you need to know about animals in A1 Arabic. Because and then you need this one. With this, you can describe every animal in A1 Arabic. Can you not? Okay? You get my point? Or if you want to add another one, just to be, because we have it in the Quran. Qird, right? Qirda, right? So with these, you can say, what was it? Let's say it's a raccoon. What would you say? Qit'a saghir or mithlu qirda, right? Mithlu means like. Say mithlu is like. Okay? Mithlu qitta, mithlu kalb, mithlu ta'ira. Mithlu. It's like a qitta, or it's like a kalb, or innahu ta'ira. Tayr, right? Don't we know the word tayrun ababil? Tayr, not tayr. 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 It's more like a D. Tayr. Say like tayr. Now he make it hard. Tayr. You get my point? Don't go to the place where you normally put the T in the English language. Come on, next one. Yeah, or whoever's quicker, you know. Fire. Right, so you can name, what about a vulture? What would you call it? Fire kabir. Right? What about the bluebird? The one that went, what's it called? What do you call a woodpecker? Tayrun sadir, right? You guys get my point? Okay, what about a wolf? Kalbun kabir. What about a lion? Qattatun kabira. Now, you guys get me? With this, at this stage, you don't need any other words at this stage for this. Now, you know other words. What about a bug? Hasharat. Say it. Hasharat. Say it again. Hasharat. Hasharat. Merci beaucoup. Hasharat. So any type of bug you call hasharat. Shukran, shukran. Hasharat. Say raw like rock, not like rabbit. You get it? You get my point? Raw like, we say raw like rock, not like rat. But I didn't want to say that here. You know, but you say raw like rock. So hasharat, not hasharat, right? Hasharat. Any type of, what if it is a namal? What is it called? The thing? Ant. What is it? Ant. What do you call it? Hasharat. What if it's roaches? Right. What if it's the flying a bug? Hasharat. You guys get my point? What if it's what is it? The ankabut. What if it's the ankabut and you don't remember the word? What do you call it? Hasharat. You guys get me? With this, you got everything you need. Okay? Or hasharat kal qirda. That's what I would call a monk. What do you call it? The spider. If I couldn't know the name, I'll say the hashara mithlu qirda. Like a monkey. Yeah, it's a bug like a monkey, right? It's got all his legs and it's crawling all over the place, swinging from vines. Hasharat kal qirda. People will understand what you're talking about. Okay? So the point, let's do it again. What is this? Ma hada. Come on, you guys gotta be able to, you shouldn't be repeating what I say, you should be understanding what I'm saying. Well, ma hada. Hada or hada hiqtta. Let's say you don't know hada, you don't know the difference between hada or hada. Use hada. Hada for everything. You get my point? You will not be wrong. Hada for everything. Hada is this, okay? Hada. Dhalik. You should know dhalik because we say dhalik al-kitabu la rayba fi. Right? We know that. That's the alif lam mim. Dhalik. Who doesn't know that word? Say it like this. Everybody point to me and say, point to this wall and say dhalik. Now point to you and say dhalik. Dhalik. Hada. Hada. So hada is for something close to you that you're pointing to, that you're referring to. And dhalik is whatever you're pointing to that's not right by your side that you're referring to. We call it ismul ishara, a word that you're referring to. It has to be something that you see or have already previously mentioned. So let's say I'm talking about this, right? Hada, these pens, okay? Or this pen. Dhalik. Okay, that, I don't even have to see it. I said, dhalik pen. ذلك القلم الذي كنت عندي. No, the one that I had. Everybody knows ذلك القلم, right? Because we already saw it. Atini. Hey, you guys follow me? Yes. So, but let's say I just gonna say هذا وذلك. Okay? هذا, no point, guys, every time. Right, so that it's you said jiluha then you put it in your head. هذا وذلك. هذا وذلك. هذا وما هذا؟ ذلك الطائرة. وما هذا؟ louder. هذا حشرات. وهذا what is it? Okay, what's the word in the Quran? Hoot. Hoot. Right, hoot is in the Quran. That's what Yunus was in. Hoot. So we can remember hoot, right? Hoot. Anytime you deal with something in the water, you can call it a semic or a hoot. Anything in the water. Anything in the water. An alligator. What do you call it? A hoot like a kel. Bint the kel. Right? You can say semeka or asmak. You could do that. Whatever words you know previous is cool. What I'm saying is bare bones. Okay? Meaning that you know you gotta know these words. Whether you want to be detailed or not, you gotta know it's a hoot or semeka. Does that make sense? One or two. What is this word? Hada. Salir. What about this one? Salir or Salir? Same thing. Salir. From the word S, the S from the word saw. Salir. It's not sad. Saw. So that word, what's that word? Saw. Salir. In fact, the saw sound is the saw sound. The exact same sound. Same sound as summer. Say summer. Salir. Say some. Salir. Any word in English where it has an S-O but it's not an U sound, or S-U and it's not an U sound, that's coming from the letter Sad. The same makhraj. Some. Say some. Salir. You guys follow me? There are very few letters in the Arabic alphabet that you don't already know. Only one is like kha, and ayn. What's that? The rain? No, you have rain. Say gargle, gargoyle. You know, you have the same thing. It's right there. You just got to tilt your head back and be creative. You guys got my point? Dog. Okay. So we have these, right? Any question? Kirda. Don't give your left hand. Kirda. Let's say kirda. We say kirda because it's clearer, right? Because if I say kirda, it's proper. However, I'm gonna get you, but you might not hear the raw. So I say kirda. Kirda. Not kirda. Kirda. Throw your head back. Kirda. That way you practice swallowing that off. Kirda. Kirda. Right. Kirda. Fahimeen? Now, tfaddali. No ums. No. We have to be better than that. We cannot be people of The process is to become articulate. So, take a breath. Okay? Take a breath. The presentation is as much as important as the information that you're presenting. Right? So, confidence is built by the listener. When you're not nervous looking and sounding when your body language and your tone, these things are strong, then the listener can understand easier. Okay? Hey, child, get out of your mother's way. Sit down. She's moving away. She's moving back in your way. Okay. Let's go. Next person. Whoever wants to go. Yes, ma'am. What? كيف أقول حشرات. This word has, each one of them has a vowel. Hasharat. This is hasharat. Any of those little crawly, creeping things, hasharat. But like this, hasharat. Okay? Hasharat. Hopefully when you go to a hotel, you don't see any hasharat. You see how we use a sentence? Right? Hasharat. Whenever I go to a hotel, I pull the sheets and look to see if I find any hasharat. That's right. Even in New York City, the best hotels, you pay $250 a night and people walk home with bumps. Okay? Because, it can happen. So pull her sheets back, look,
Yeah, you gotta take them home with you too.
You can put them, they can jump on your shoe.
Yeah, they like to catch
You know,
flies.
in New York City, they say people with bed bugs pass them on the subway. Because they jump. So somebody got bed bugs, you go in, on the train, and somebody jump on your leg. It's crazy, man. I do not miss that part of the city. No, it's because you're not safe. You got to throw all your stuff out now. Alhamdulillah. Hasharat. Let's get to learn the word now. Hasharat. Say it again. Hasharat. Hasharat. Hey, well, so we have some words here. Hasharat. Now we go back over here. What is this? Hey, Mahada. Mahada. I will write down your phone numbers and start saying it in Arabic. Write your phone number down and practice saying it. Okay? Raqam, this is how you say it. Raqam hatifi. Raqam hatifi. Huwa. And then you start giving the numbers. Okay? Do it in threes. My phone number is Raqam hatifi huwa, and then you start doing here, okay? Raqam hatifi huwa, and then you start giving the numbers. Come on, practice it right now. Say it each time. Raqam hatifi. Come on. Okay, let's say it 10 times. Raqam hatifi huwa. Take out your phone, guys. If you have a phone, or pretend that you have a phone. Make your pen your phone. Everybody take your phone, or if you take your phone out, and say Raqam hatifi huwa. 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 Don't look at the papers. Don't look at it no more. Now that you heard it a couple times, we're going to say it 10 more times without looking at it. Raqam hatifi huwa. Raqam hatifi huwa. Hada hatifi. Hold it up. Hada hatifi. Hada hatifi. 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 Raqam hatifi. Raqam hatifi. Raqam hatifi. Raqam here, you need to hold your Raqam hatifi. There's your hatifi. Raqam hatifi. Just don't put it in there. Raqam hatifi. 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 Huwa. Huwa. Now what's the code in dirham? What's the 3? Tisa wahid tisa? Tis'a wahid tis'a. Okay, now just make up 3 numbers. Give me 3 numbers. Now?
597.
No, not wahid thalatha. La abadan. Yeah, come on.
597.
Now?
597.
No, give it to me in Arabic now.
Kamsa Mia.
Kamsa? No, okay, you can say Kamsa to me. Kamsa?
Kamsa Mia.
Hey, Hassan, go. Hurry up. All right, well, we'll see. Nam, Kamsa.
Kamsa was Tisin.
Kamsa wa tis'in. Okay? That's what you said, Kamsa wa tis'in.
No.
That's what you said. You said Kamsa wa tis'in. Kamsa wa tis'in. Kamsa thumma tis'in. Oh, you wanted to say Kamsa to you want what was the first number?
Kamsa.
You said Kamsa tis'a what?
Saba wa Tisin.
Okay, well then you want to say Sab'a.
Saba wa Tisin.
Give me my phone back. No, I was talking to her because I gave her this is the phone. So it's actually this. Okay, so look, you want to make a number. You say tis'a wahid tis'a. Everybody? Khamsa. Sab'a khamsa. Come on, give me 4 more numbers. There's 4 numbers after that, right?
4.
No zero. No, yo no tengo, yo no quiero cero. Because it's too easy. Sitta wahid. The menu. Okay, so here goes our phone number. This is our phone number. I was going to say I81, you 812. Sifr. You can say Sifr. 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 I just didn't want it here because it's an easier number.
Zero is sifra.
Sifr. You do need to know that. It's sifr. Like the word cipher. It comes. The English word cipher comes from the word sifr because it's a circle. You get my point? Sifr. Sifr. You can say sifr or sifr. Either one is correct. Now, look, I'm going to say رقم واحد فيه هو 9 1 9 5 7 5 6 1 1 8. You can do it that day. 1 1 1 or you can do it 900 و 19 500 و 75 و 6118. You can do that way. Either way. You know, all I'm saying to you is that you have to practice it.
Yes.
Does that make sense? No matter what the number is and how you present it, you have to practice your presentation of those numbers.
Did you say it again? Say the two versions.
تسعة رقم هاتفي هو
رقم هاتفي هو
9 1 9 5 7 5 6 1 1 8. Or you put it together like when people say in English 919. You get my point? They might say that. Okay? They might say 919. You know, so you could say 900 و 19.
So which is the proper way?
500 و 6118. But you don't need to do that, okay? And that might be confusing. So, easy way, number. 9 1 9 5 7 5 6 1 1 8. It's quick, right? And then you practice that. You practice you saying your number. Just like you told your child when they were small, before you go to school, you know, you said, give me your phone number, right? Now, of course, when we were younger, it was only like 5 numbers and a couple of letters. Not even 5 numbers, like a couple of numbers and a couple of letters. Did they have that down here? I remember that. When I first started going to school, it was like 5, it was like 3 numbers or 2 letters or something like that in New York. You forgot about that. Remember that? That was, and then I think it changed in 1980, I think it was. It was letters and numbers.
We didn't have telephones.
Oh, yeah, most everybody didn't have telephone, but in the city, they did on our street because we were on a main street. Because they had those phone booth things, those phone centers. I don't know the party line.
You don't remember that?
When a lady comes on?
No, you're too young for the
When you share your lines and you pick it up and.
Oh, yeah. No. We had that in the city. On every floor had one phone. And we would pick up the phone, and my neighbor, we would call across to the next apartment and say, yo, it rang twice. If it rings a couple of times, like it's a certain type of ring, you tell us international. Okay? And you say, no, it's you, it's international, you know. Because our people were Latinos, so it's like, yo, it's your phone. Yeah. That's true. One phone number, you pick it up, and then the neighbor can pick up the phone, and then he'd be on the same phone line.
Right.
I didn't know that's what it's called. I was too young to know that much.
Right.
No, he was not. Because everybody got phone calls coming in.
Right. You pay by the minute. And the phone was in a central place. It was never in private place.
Yeah, it was never in. It was in a place here.
That's right.
Yeah. So now you guys, we have that memory. رقم هاتفي. What? Don't remember this. You have to know your number. No, memorize your. We just using this as an example. When you take your test, don't be like this. No, it's got to be your number. Okay. Come on, wait. Why is the teacher sitting there? The teacher should never be sitting there waiting. And you don't take no drink with you to the class. It's your fault, man. You know that young people. You guys practicing it? Rakam Hatifi? Let's hear what you got. Yes. No, say Rakam Hatifi. What? Wait, look at it. You can look at it and say it. Good. Keep practicing. Do it quicker than that, okay? You keep practicing until it's easy for you. Come on, guys. Don't be like, sit there, what? No, push it. Yes, sir. Sit up. No. Yes, sir? No, you should tell us when we used to read. Oh, you have to pick your book up. You always have to keep the posture. I want you one of those preps we read. Seriously, man. If your ears went past your shoulders, they would complain. You have to hold the book up. Yeah, it does. It'll make you, we did the whole thing with the stuff in the head too. All that stuff was not fake. And we do what you have to do. Trying to be I'm not listening to that right now, man. I understand. You know what I got to do? From Khalifa. Right. You can say Khalifa. Right, it should be Dhahab. Dhahab, this is your Dhahab. Physically, this is your Dhahab. Khalf means behind you. It's a different tone. This is the good thing about this. I don't have my glasses with me, but what this book will show you. So it's giving you mu'akhar, qafa. Qafa is your head. That's your qafa. You know, wara'a means behind you, and zahir means back. So zahira is just back the whole area. Okay, so but see, what this book is great about is it doesn't just leave it that way. What it does, it says here, في ذاكرته at the back of his mind. في ذاكرته غير غائب عن ذهنه خفية أو سر عنه, behind his back. Okay, so it's explaining these terms or how to use this term. So because you see that squiggly line is at the back of his mind. This is how you say behind his back, right? You know, بدون علم منه. Yeah, on his back. ليس له من ما يقع به عن نفسه. Okay, someone is at the back of it. Okay? المحرك من وراء الستار. Now, this is serious. That's how they say that. المحرك, the puppeteer. You know what I'm saying? Behind the curtain. Get my point? No, your Arabic is good. Yeah, mashallah. That's good. But that's high level Arabic right there. That statement is not A1, it's like B1, B2. So I'm actually going to that easy. No, well, alhamdulillah, this means you have the vocabulary. What do you mean? Back private part.
They said don't say
Oh,
so
not wise.
okay, not wise. So say it again. Your numbers again.
I pain my legs, but you want religion.
If
No, it's his foot. Yeah, his foot. We are talking about that. Yeah. And most of you don't say feet, you say akdam. I mean, qadamayn. You use this one, qadamayn, like 2 feet. Because it's 2, and there's a double, and there's a plural. Okay? You say akdami, it's like 3 feet. But it's still, you know, it makes, I mean, people understand you, but it's like, it's a little bit off, you know? We know what you're talking about, you know? What are you talking about? You got to It's like saying feet. You know, my feet. You know, you understand, but you think that, okay, that's kind of cute. That's, you know, you ain't going to hesitate. Yeah, I mean, you know, New York, East Coast, that's an East Coast thing. It's not a, you know, maybe a Southern thing.
So that's the question. No, that's the answer. So the question is what?
So, this is an excellent book. What is this? You should read that. But just read these things too. You have to read, don't just read the definitions. Sentences, right, well if you don't, just ask. Just text me and say, yo, what it says this, tell me what it says here in the English, and then type in the Arabic what it says there, and I'll be able to tell you, okay, I got you, blah, blah, blah. It's not as good. No, it's a service. Anything free is not really, you know, all the time that great. This is a service here. This right here, we did a real good service here. Okay, the class is done for today.
What is the question?
But don't have to go.
What is the question? What is
What is the word? How do you say what? Okay, so then, you know, you guys have to start putting it together yourself.
We just want to double check.
No, okay, well then double check. Then tell me what you say it is, like I said, and then you'll be fine. There is no secret behind the Arabic. Ma is a question. Mada is a question. You know? You need to know who, what, when, where, right? What is who? Mean or man, right? What? Who is what? Or? Mada. Okay? The word that, everybody say that. That means the same thing in English. So what do you say? That, right? Or if you come from the Bronx, you say that. Right? It's the same word, that. Right? That's how you can remember it, because you associate with what you already have. That is that. Okay? So mada is what is that, right? Mada, and that is like something you're pointing to, right? Mada. Right? And so mada became its own word, you know, compound word. What? Mada. Mada rakumuk. Rakumi A. Rakumu hatifi. What's your phone number? Rakumu hatifi ana 3-1-1-3-1-7-8-4-9-99. Okay? هذا رقم هاتفي أنا. Oh, شكرا. No, and then I'll finally get around to visiting, like I said. You know. So no, I was just thinking about it the other day. You know. Sorry? No, definitely. You know, I'm starting a new company. It's called Mambo Jumbo. I want to get you guys. Yeah, Mambo Jumbo. You know, if you guys, what do you guys think about the name? The company's gonna. You guys see the stuff Duolingo's doing? I'm gonna be doing it just for African languages. Okay. I'm calling it Mambo Jumbo. Why? Because in Swahili, Mambo and Jumbo is how you doing, what's going on. And so and Mambo is the plural of it. So when we were coming and being enslaved in this country, people would come and say, hey, Mambo Jumbo, right? And so the slavers would say, stop all that Mambo Jumbo. And then it became Mumble Jumble. And then it became Mumble Jumble. And so this term is indicative of our languages being confused in our, you know, not meaningful and stuff like that. So we want to flip that back on its head and give the real Mambo Jumbo. And
the Calypso started using it as
well, Mambo is because it's a city. It's a city in West Africa too.
Do you have someone to do the app?
We're searching. You know someone?
My son, yes.
Okay, well, talk to him. Talk to him and see. Talk to him.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Tell him, you know, give him an order.
Listen, he's a part of our class, believe it or not.
Oh, mashallah. Listen, that's what I was. That's what I came to Durham looking for. That part, because I need somebody to code all this. I'm ready to get out, and I need the person to code it. Once I got that, we're good. You know, he'll be rich, inshallah, because I've been testing with the African from Africa and the Africans within the diaspora. Everybody needs it. We need it because we want to know these particular languages. They need it because they're losing their language and their children are losing it.
Because he wants to help, he really does.
No, well, good. Text me his number, and I'm gonna call him. Text it to me right now because we need to, really the only thing we're waiting for now is to get the coder to start, getting the coder to start it. And I was afraid to get somebody from India because no, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but I wanted someone who had skin in the game.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Does he have a spill sheet?
We have it.
A split sheet?
Okay, I gotta get into a class right now.
Okay.
You guys can stay here. It's a class.
Can I walk you out on
I'm not going nowhere.
Oh.
The class is a Quran class.
Those pins are for you.
No, I'm gonna take them now. Oh, pens and books
Oh,
are.
it's, I don't know what you do.
Yes,
I
of
want to
course.
sit back to tell her something. I'm going to sit with you for a minute. Then you tell me about your son because I produced 2 TV shows. I don't want to.
He does coding, he's an engineer.
He do coding like what? I don't.
Coding means write programs. Write programs for different, he works, different
Yeah, we don't have
companies.
nobody to talk to. It's true. We don't have no.
Okay,
Like,
so
most of the time, people will call us for problems.
I don't want to say what does that consist of,
Coding
but what is the
like
end
to
product?
make
He's from the Congo. He speaks Kikoku.
programs and websites and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, because I need a website
Oh, okay.
and I want to
Where's that?
know because what I want to show my TV shows
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was
here
right there.
in the research triangle.
I'm familiar with it, but see,
I want
only time I've
to
ever
make
come here
it so that it can
is
be
to come
seen
here.
worldwide.
And the one time I went to Raleigh,
Hold on 1 second.
I remember they asked me to come to the class to get credit. I didn't know that.
Like with some money we gave it to the university and they said with the numbers.
Well, I definitely would like to make his acquaintance. You can pass on my phone number. Yeah. You can pass anybody my phone number. You know, because I'm not hiding from anybody. I definitely, if anybody wants to call me, then I would like to speak to them. It's the people that don't want to call you and talk about you that you don't. Yeah, you just tell me.
Okay.
The first
Just
time.
make sure you got it.
Write your son's number on here so I can give it to him because he's got to go.
Okay. It's 818.
818.
441 9370.
9370.
You get it?
What's his name? Musa. Musa. And he is a
Yeah, but
tell
they
me what
do.
he does.
But they do.
He's an engineer, so
Yeah, who
but
they,
he
right?
knows about movies. He's written books and things like that, and scripts and stuff. So he'll be very familiar with your terminology as opposed to me.
I get your point. Somebody to sit on board and answer those.
Okay,
Is that okay?
that's what's up. Now, you're going to give me that information too.
Yeah.
I gave it to him.
Oh, you gave him on a piece of paper? I sent it as a message.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, okay, so you want the number again? 981
818
441
441.
9371.
No, you just because I'm busy this is during the week, that's only on the weekend.
And his name is Musa
Musa Lawrence.
Lawrence. LAWRENC. You see, this is the thing. The thing is, we have many skills in our community that we don't utilize, and we should be supporting them in whatever it is that they're doing. But the reality is, we don't know what they're doing. So, see, I'm in the process of, I have 2 TV shows that I produce. And one is Islam in America, the other one is African History and People of African Descent. And I want to make it so that they're not only in the research triangle.
Turn off that thing right
How do you do that?
I want to make it